Okay, I just want to do one more video. Can I be honest? It's all a matter of knowing yourself. I don't think there's anything to it beyond or besides that. That's like the core. If you know who you are and you know what you're capable of and you know what type of thing you can give to society and what type of things you take from society and equal in the same measures. Well, that's at least more than half of the battle. Most people suffer of very bad insecurities, and I was blessed to have none because even if I'm not confident, I'm very pragmatic about what I'm not confident about, and I try to fix it myself. And if I can't, I just say I can't and I move on. I don't stay in a problem. I don't like if a problem I can't solve it, it's not my problem. And I say it's not my problem. And people might think that I'm skewing myself out of every problem, but that's what everyone does. So you cannot blame me for doing that because you do that too. It's just that the type of problems I skew myself from are kind of bigger than usual. But that doesn't mean that they don't do that too. Even the people that own all these magazines, people that own all these radio stations, people that own all of the people that own all of these TV channels or the news networks or they all skew. They say, "Oh, it's not my problem," when they're exactly the problem. But at the very same time, oddly enough, they're not quite the problem either because they're considerably a news source. Whether it's true or not, it's almost like not relevant. It's still just a news source of its own. Like communication is a business and probably the most lucrative business of them all. Because some people will think are bogus and some people will think are true. Right now, just me saying this, some people will be completely on my side. For whatever reason it may be, because it could be all of the reasons, but even if no one understood the world that I'm talking about, that still doesn't change nothing. And when I say nothing, nothing at all, I mean because my world would be the same even if I had. Right now, I only have 9 subscribers, but I would still speak my mind even if I had no subscribers. I know I'm a small YouTuber, but you have to start from somewhere. It's not like big YouTubers never were small. They were small at some point, probably around 2010 or 2015. So there's really no problem on being small. And itself being small is like a description. It doesn't really mean nothing for you as a person. Maybe I didn't have anything to say in 2020. Though most of the things seemed very, very wild, but I still was without words. On 2021, I'm not gonna say nothing about something that has not happened yet. But I can tell you that if we proceed to 2021 and we go through 2021, there has to be some rules established. And I'm not the only one that says that. The cops say that. People in charge of anything say that. Even the people in charge of mowing the lawn says that. Because what's a world without law? What's a world without rules? What's a world without standards? Well, I'm not saying that that really matters, but we're going into a new year, and a lot of people will talk a lot of shit. A lot of people will do a lot of wrong things, and we're supposed to call it bogus, and we're supposed to just, call them out if they're doing something bad because it's the right thing to do, and the right thing to do is not popular. The right thing to do has never been popular. People think that doing the right thing is easy, and doing the right thing is hard, and doing the right thing is harder. Doing the wrong thing is easy. Doing the wrong thing is easier. Doing the wrong thing could get you followers. Doing the right thing will never get you anywhere. We all want to think that the right thing is something that we all have to do, but most people don't do the right thing. Every single day they just do the wrong thing. And so, yeah, apply it to your life. Are you doing the right thing or are you doing the wrong thing? Because I like good people, but I want to also be a good guy, you know, whatever it costs to be. I don't care what it costs. I'll take it all, you know. I'll take it with that. Because to me there's no price on being good. It's just you're good or you're not, and that defines your character. That defines the way that you'll treat things. That'll define the way that you will react to evil or bad or just inappropriate. Some people sit watching inappropriate. I've seen it all my life. And some people do something about the inappropriate, and some people just don't do anything about the inappropriate. Um, it's kind of complicated to say the third one because you might think that we're not doing nothing about the inappropriate because we don't think it's inappropriate, but it's actually the opposite. We know it's inappropriate, so we allow them to do it so that they get bored of themselves, you know? There's gonna be that point where they're gonna be like, what am I doing with my life? Well, basically, you're wasting it. You're not doing nothing important. You're just fucking around with it. And they have to feel like that, you know? Because one day, karma is gonna hit them badly, just in the right way. And it's not my fault because whenever I saw something evil, something inappropriate, something wrong, I did not cheer for that. I just sort of let it happen because people will do it until they can't. And that's the way I'm gonna operate. So of course there's a lot of things in life that are super wrong, but just one guy can't do the difference. Even though I really want to do the difference, but one guy can't do the difference because it just doesn't work like that. The difference has to be done by everybody. So yeah, there's a lot more inappropriate things that I can say, but none of which are things that there's no point to even mentioning, because all the things I've mentioned, ironically, are none of them were bad. Looking at it from a business perspective, they were all just puppets of some company. Cause Tide Pod Challenge could have even have been invented by the Tide Pod people, which is Tide. I'm not saying that's what happened, but it's possible. And could have been a way to penetrate their product down our throats and our brains as well. And when it comes to people doing bad things in the future, we gotta talk about it as that. I don't think there's any way else to say it. Peace.